All right, everybody, welcome. This is going to be kind of quick class on how to navigate through our virtual office. We have some new people that have joined over the last couple of months, and as well as some of our veterans, people who've been in here, and they only log on once a year, twice a year, whatever, and there's been some changes. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to come on tonight and walk us through it. So let me share my screen with you, and so that you can see the virtual office. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. So here we are, we're at youngliving.com. Now I am currently logged in here, it says, and it used to be that you could stay logged in as long as you want. But I'm gonna see if this will let me do it, because it's been kicking me off and making me re-log in, which, oh, it let me back in. There we go. So if you get to that opening page, so if you go to youngliving.com, it may ask you to choose your country, okay? In fact, let me just take us all the way out here. Let me log out and go right to the beginning so that everybody knows what's going on. Okay, so you're gonna see this page. Then you're just gonna choose your country, English, and over here it says sign in. I did that pretty quickly. I apologize. So my information is already preloaded in here. So once you have done this a couple of times, your information should stay in there as well. So this is my member number, and then my password is already in there. Now you can use your email address, or you can use your username. All of those will work. I do encourage people to memorize their member number. So that's what I did. I just started using it every time I logged in so that I remembered it. And that's very helpful, because if you ever have to call in, you need to know your member number. If you ever want to share your member number with someone else so that they can then get in and become a member and get the member pricing, you know, Young Living will say thank you to you, and they'll give you a $50 check. So you just want to make sure that you know your member number. We are going to look at where to build your own link to give people as well. And I do apologize for the dinging. I did a bunch of messaging to people tonight, and they're all starting to get back to me, so probably wasn't the best timing. All right, so we're going to sign in, and you're going to come to this page right here. So this is your virtual office. If you don't see this, if you don't see this left side of the screen over here, then you can just hit virtual office and go to your dashboard over here. But this is our dashboard. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to make sure that people understand what's going on here. The summary is everything that we're looking at. So here is our November promos, the month promos. You'll be able to click on those and see what they are and see what they're valued at. So the cool thing about this is, you know, this is something you can print and just have out just to keep handy if you want, but there are two different ways to earn free stuff or rewards. So there is shopping under as an essential rewards. That's your monthly subscription. That's your box that comes every month filled with all the goodies that you have decided to put in there. And this month, if your order reached 300 PV, you would get 10, 20, or 25% back, depending on how long you've been in the program. The first 3 months on Essential Rewards is 10%, then it goes to 20%, and then 25% after 2 years. So it's really great. You can also get this month, I was a little high the other day when I mentioned this, but it's $197.56 in free product back, and it's all of these things that they list, as well as your percentage. So your 10% back, or your 20% back, or 25% back. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, if you're not on Essential Rewards, you can still get rewards by placing orders. So over here on the right, bottom right here, you'll notice that at the 100 PV, that's your product value, okay? So that's how or volume, okay? At 100 PV, both under shop, just shopping, or Essential Rewards up here, at 100 PV, it's free shipping, either way. So that is really cool, but you need to choose free shipping. okay, in order to earn that free shipping. And this is something that people have been coming up against, and one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I got on here and explained it. Free shipping is brand new for us, okay, and at that 100 PV level. Now, it's a longer shipping as well. It's a 7-day shipping. So it doesn't just automatically propagate. So when you put 100 PV into your cart, it doesn't automatically come up with free shipping. It comes up with faster shipping, which is like $6.99, $7.99, and on up, depending on the weight and depending on whether or not you're ordering as a shop or an Essential Rewards. So you just need to make sure that when you're at that shipping page, that you choose the drop-down menu and you take economy shipping free. Okay. You can have it overnighted if you want to pay for that. So there's all different shipping options. So, you know, we're hoping that they're going to change when they make the new website changes, that they're going to change that to be free shipping is what comes up automatically. And then you can make it faster by choosing a different option. But right now, that's where it is. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware of that. Okay. So this is all in our dashboard. Can't even ask right now if you guys have any questions, but I think you're probably good, right? Uh-oh, where'd I go? Monthly promotions. I had to go back to my virtual office, to my dashboard. Okay, so also over here on the far right is our holiday guide. So if you haven't seen all the new holiday products yet, that would be a good place. Right now, there's a ton of stuff out of stock because the Young Living world went crazy on Tuesday when it all relaunched again, and we all waited with bated breath, and we got into the queue, and we spent way too much money, and we ordered everything, and it was like Black Friday came early for Young Living. But they will restock, and we will get it out there. So people need to understand we are a massive company. It's like a mom and pop shop that just kind of blew up and now has like so many members all around the world, and there's so many logistics. So the company is taking the time to catch up with all of that. So, all right. If you are on Essential Rewards, if you are an Essential Rewards member, your points are going to come over here on the left-hand side. You're going to see those points start to add up. Okay. Mine are actually ridiculously low because I just cashed them in on Tuesday. So I had over 200 points, and I got a whole bunch of stuff for free and my Ningxia and all that stuff. So I'm down to 32 points, which is low for me. So anyway, this, the details with those points, if you click on details, it'll show you your earning rate. So I'm at 25% because I've been on this program for many years, all of them. So 57 consecutive months, however long that is. And it'll let you know if you have any points expiring. None of my points have ever expired. I always use them. You can use, it shows you your history, how to redeem your points, how to use your points to do that. So that is if you're an Essential Rewards order. And when we look in the catalog, I'll show you a couple of things about that. Okay, so that is our, back to the dashboard. There is a Getting Started tab right here under rank qualification. So if you are newer to Young Living, I do recommend that you come on in here and you get to know Young Living through this. It's a wonderful kind of teaching tool, really. So understanding what makes Young Living special, why Young Living over the oils you may still have sitting around your house, or you may have picked up either through another company or at a grocery store or whatever. Our seed to seal process is what makes us so special and so unique. So definitely understand that process, and you can do that here. You can get to know your support team. So I am probably one of your closest direct leaders. Either you enrolled with me or you enrolled with somebody who is close to me in the rankings. And then we have leadership up from us. Okay, so you may hear the names Brittany Prime, Amanda Dewald, or Chelsea Dixon Schwabel, used to be Chelsea Young. Okay, they are the ones that run some of our bigger Facebook groups. So anyone, Getting to Living is our main group. So if you get any communication from Chelsea or anything from Getting to Living, that is all us. It's all our team, and it's all pertinent to you. So definitely pay attention to that. If you, hopefully you're already in the Get Into Living tribe. If you're not, I highly recommend that you get into that tribe. You can either ask me to invite you, or you can just go there directly and ask to join. They'll want to know your member number that you're going to memorize, right? And you just put that in, and you'll get in there. And there's, like I said, so many resources, and it's all, anything that happens in there, you're eligible and available to take advantage of. So the YL blog has a lot of really great DIYs and usage tips and things like that. So you definitely want to do that. And this is like your first 7 days, but a lot of you, like I said, you know, there's some of you whose memberships are going to see their 1-year anniversary soon, and you haven't been to your virtual office or ordered since your starter kit. So this would be really good information for you to look through as well, because you probably didn't ever do that. So, so it's a good thing. And then the Love It, do you love it? Then share it tab. This is going to show you how to share with other people. And don't misunderstand. We're not saying if you share with somebody that you now have to start a business. No, I'm your support team. If you share with somebody, I'm going to support them. My team is going to support them. You're going to support them too, but you don't have to be like, oh, I don't want this job. I don't want another job. If you do want another job, we're more than happy to get y'all set up. But that's not it. I don't want people to be like, oh no, I'm not going to share. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not an MLM person. I'm not a network marketer. You don't have to be to share. It's just what you do. If you buy something on Amazon and you love it, you're going to tell someone about it and they're going to go buy it. It's that same concept. I'm always talking about Beauty Organics in East Aurora. It's a wonderful organic beauty store. And I don't get anything from telling you about that. You go in and you shop there and whatever. So if you are loving your oils and they are changing your life like they did mine, then you tell somebody about it. Young Living's just going to say thank you and send you $50. You just have to make sure that you've placed a 50 PV order that month. If you place your order, then Young Living's pretty much going to pay you back. If several people get a kit, then your first 50 PV order, is covered by the first person who comes on board, and then everyone above that is just cash in their pocket. So little Christmas money, whatever, bonus. So there it is. And I will show you how to set up your link. Okay, so that is the Getting Started tab. And then anyone who is interested in the potential of doing this as a business, you're going to want to check out Silverbound. That is going to tell you about all your extra bonuses, extra money that you can earn and how to do it. Okay, if you need help with that, just reach out. Okay, so member news is just really telling us today is National Raindrop Day, Raindrop Therapy Day, and which is really cool. You can learn more about that if you would like. I'm actually going to be doing that tomorrow. So I couldn't do it today, so we've got the video and we're going to go through it tomorrow. A friend of mine and we are going to get trained on offering raindrop opportunities for you guys, our team. So once that lands and you start seeing that, be like, oh, Carrie was talking about that. I need to know more, because having raindrop therapy done, the raindrop technique done to you is just incredible. It is so beneficial for so many things in your body. It's really great. So the short of it is oil is dropped along your spine and it is placed on your VitaFlex points. And then it is kind of dispersed along your nerve endings along your spine. And it's certain oils in a specific order. And they work synergistically to actually make massive impact on your health and wellness in your body. So that's the short version of what this is. Okay. But it just is all different information. There's a lot going on in our company, and it's a lot of beautiful things are happening. So yeah, you can check that out if that is of interest to you. But let's talk about what people, oh good, I got a comment. Thanks, Beck. Let's talk about what people really need to know. If you're coming onto your website, you're gonna wanna probably do some shopping. Okay, so there are 2 ways to do that. So back over to the right-hand side, you have your ER monthly order. That's your order that comes every month that you can change every month. You can change what's in it, how often it comes. It just has to be 50 PV or more. Okay, and then, so that is one way to order. And if you are not enrolled in Essential Rewards and you don't feel that that's for you right now, then you would order under shop. Okay, so when you order, when you hit shop, if it's the first time that you're placing a second order, you're probably going to you'll get like a warning, not a warning sign, but just like an alert, and you would accept it. And then you can tell them not to show you that ever again, and you're fine. But here are your awesome categories. Now, if this is the first time you're really seeing the virtual office, if those of you who are brand new, this should be very mind expanding for you, because we are so much more than just essential oils. So hopefully you saw that when you looked through your product catalog, but I know some of you got your oils and didn't look in the catalog. Maybe you didn't even look underneath your oils to find all the goodies in your box. Okay, it happens all the time. So make sure that you do that. So here are, this is our holiday guide, of course, with all the really great things. Over here, new and featured, a lot of times, things are going to go in and out of stock, and that's very common because these are plants, guys. If there is a crop that was compromised, or these crazy storms that we deal with, or hurricane or earthquake or whatever, this affects crops, okay? And also the constituents that the oils have to have once they're tested. So if there is, for some reason, a whole batch from a whole harvest that doesn't reach the standards that Young Living wants, we're not going to use it. We're not just going to bottle it to make sure that we can keep things on the shelf for you, okay? They're not going to do that to us. They are going to make sure that every single bottle that comes to you is 100% pure, and it not only is pure, but it has all the constituents that we promise you it's going to have for the most therapeutic benefit for you. No substandard at all. So sometimes things will go out of stock because there was a whole crop that we couldn't use. So as frustrating as that is for some people, don't let it bother you. If there's something that you use for a specific purpose and you're like, well, that's been out of stock for a while and I've run out, what can I use instead? Just reach out and we'll help you find an alternative. That's the beauty of these. So many of the oils are interchangeable and they each do different things. And so yeah, you might find something that you didn't even know that was out there. Okay, so here are your single oils, your oil blends over here. But then we also have, they're calling them dietary or your vitality line, our massage oil collection, and your roll-ons. Okay. Then over here, your diffusers and your accessories. We have more diffusers now than we have ever had, and they are awesome. If you have never experienced the Aria, check it out. There's the brand new ones that are just gorgeous, and the smaller ones. So I don't even know if you can see mine cranking here, but this is the home diffuser. And this really does crank. I have it on intermittent. It's got evergreen essence in it right now, which is fantastic. But this is in the holiday catalog in a carrying case with a bunch of oils. It's a really cool set. This is plenty for a bedroom. You do not need anything bigger than this for your bedroom. So that is the home diffuser cranking. Okay. Now at home, you have the Thieves line. You have the Seedlings line, which is for babies. Okay. So over here, we're looking at this home stuff. Seedlings is for babies. Kid Sense is your pre-diluted, safe for children, all the kids line, which is great. The Animal Sense. Did you guys know that we have a whole animal, all these animal products? The ointment in the Animal Sense ointment is, a lot of us humans use it on our skin and it's fantastic. So I highly recommend that. And then we have our over-the-counter series. This is all stuff that we can make, if it's called over-the-counter, we can make very specific claims and not get in trouble with the FDA for making these claims. Your acne treatment, this is something that is used in our house. I have teenagers, and it is very, very effective. It's on an order every other month or so. We have to get more. Our Thieves Chest Rub, that is going to take the place, it's out of stock right now, as you can see, because it's going to take the place of Vicks Vapor Rub. And with everything going on in our world right now, that's a big thing, okay? But while I'm on this screen, this is also where you find our Thieves hand sanitizer, or you can look under Thieves. While I'm on the screen, I want to point out the difference between products that have this little purple flag right here versus like this one below it that doesn't have it. So this little purple flag just means that it's rewards points eligible. It means that you can use your essential rewards points to get this for free. Okay. But you do need to make sure that your points equal at least the dollar amount. So let's just say that you wanted to get this giant Thieves waterless hand sanitizer that's $51.75, but you only have 50 points. They're not going to allow you to use it. If you had 52 points, you could use it. If you had 60 points, you could use them, but it's got to at least reach that amount. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions on that, just touch base. Let me know. But a lot of people don't realize that we have all of these over-the-counter things: our diaper cream, after sun spray, hand sanitizer, our sunscreen, our insect repellent, all of it. Fantastic stuff. Okay. All the healthy and fit. I won't go through the whole line, but this is where you find your NINCSHA right over here. We have the targeted nutrition, your foundation nutrition versus your cleansing nutrition. So you're going to have your enzymes, your vitamins. I did bring tonight our Super C options for you. There is the Super C capsules and then the Super C chewables. So I personally love these chewables, but the first time that I ate one, I didn't like the taste of it at all. I thought they were awful, which is why I ordered these. But while these were coming, I continued to eat these. And I got to the point where I was about halfway through the bottle and I started to really like the taste of them, which is so common. It happens all the time in Young Living. And so I liked it so much that my body actually started craving it. And that's why I never actually finished the capsules, because I ordered more chewables right away. And I have to force myself to not eat more than a couple. You're only supposed to do one a day, but I'm always taking a little bit more. So I do recommend that. And there's two options if you don't like the chewable. We also have vitamin D, which just was on the news recently about how important it's going to be to get vitamin D in our systems this time of year, especially during this pandemic. So definitely check out some of those supplements and nutrition. Our CBD line is right here. Used to be a separate place. It's right here now. So you have all three types of CBD. All of our personal care stuff. We have our body care. Our Savvy Minerals is our makeup line. Art is our skincare line over here. People don't always realize that. We have our bath soaps and our gels. This is all going to be really, really good for your skin, guys. It's not going to dry you out in any way, shape, or form. You've got our body care, our men's care, hair care, dental care. My dentist uses this dental care now because she's been so impressed with what it's done in my own mouth. So pretty good. Now, one last thing that I want to show you in products. These Essential Rewards kits. I was an Essential Rewards member for probably a year and a half before I even knew these existed. So if you are an Essential Rewards, this is important for you to know. There are Essential Rewards kits. There's not many. There is just a couple, okay? So you have a personal care collection and a wellness collection. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to put together in a grouping, a package that is going to be very beneficial for you. And it's going to cost less because you're doing it as an Essential Rewards kit. What is missing here? Let me just go back one more and look at this. Our starter kits are listed here if you ever need to take a look at them and see what is available and what options you have. But I am looking for, well, I don't know why they're on here, why I'm not seeing them right now. However, we do have a NINCSHA Essential Rewards Kit and a Thieves Essential Rewards Kit, and it's a huge savings if you do it that way. So I'm not really sure why they're not showing up right now. So, but they're there most of the time. Okay, so last month, that's shopping. If you have any questions, put that in the comments. I'll answer them later. If you are starting to grow a team, they are going to be found here under your organization. Okay, so sometimes, you might be like, oh, I have someone under me and I didn't realize that. So if that happened to you, I do apologize. Usually I try to touch base with you. If there's sometimes when I need to put someone under you because you are somewhere where I need someone else to be. And that's really all that happens. It doesn't mean anything other than if you didn't put them there yourself, it just means that if you're ordering 100 PV or more, you might actually get a couple bucks or whatever. But normally we would have a conversation first and I wouldn't just put someone under there. But if you do see somebody, That's why. And you shouldn't feel like you have to do anything or be responsible. But if that bothers you, then just let me know. Okay. It shouldn't, but hopefully. So member resources. This has all these quick links for you, a ton of, so 90 days to success. This is going to be a really good thing to have. There's a printable journal here for it. There is your digital toolkit. There's a lot of really great information, but a lot of this information is also directed toward people who do want to build a business. So over here on the left again, this is our level up right here, level up, and sometimes double up and triple up. Level up is as you are helping people join. We, Young Living's actually going to send you some rewards, some free stuff, some swag, some really cool prizes and incentives. If you help 2 people get started, you'll get certain prizes, and then if you help 4 people get started in a month, you get an even better prize. So it's just another way to get free stuff. And if you're telling people about how much you love it, then we're just going to say thanks even more. Okay. YL Central, this is going to give you some more training, some more information. But down here all the way in the bottom is your link builder. When you click that, your numbers are going to propagate in sponsor and enroller, okay? And when you're first getting started, that's exactly, you're just going to want to do that. You don't need to worry about it. But it's very important that you're always the enroller, because you're the one, the enroller is the one that makes the $50, the thank you check, okay? So there is, your number should be in there and there. And then you get this long link right here. So you're going to hit copy this link, and then I text it to myself so I know where it is and it's easy to share with people. But you can take that super long link and you can put it into something like tiny URL, and they'll make it a smaller, you know, a more manageable link for you. So that would be something that I would recommend. Okay. And very last, because I wanted this to be 30 minutes. So this is going to be your account information is right here. And then right along here on the left, you're going to see all your information, your profile, any commissions that you may have earned, your order history, if you need to see the status of an order, if it has it shipped, hasn't it shipped, just pending, what's going on with that. And there should be tracking numbers, your wallet, if you'd like to change, you know, your account on file, your credit card on file. Voucher history is almost never used. And that's really it for you. So that would be it. But here you're going to see your leadership, okay? Your leadership team. So you may or may not recognize those people or their names. Don't worry about it if you don't recognize their names. They're just people that, you know, are on your support team somewhere. But definitely reach out to me or Chelsea right here, or Brittany, Prime Oilers. Okay, so Brittany, Prime Oilers. So these two and myself would be definitely some pretty good resources for you. So there you go. All right, that is that. Let me make sure that I got it. So we know how to log in. We've talked about the differences between ER and shop ordering, ER bundles, using your points. We talked about that. Member resources, link builders. Okay, those are all the things I wanted to make sure I talked to you about. So that is a lot, but hopefully that all makes sense. And hopefully you guys learned something. Don't be afraid of your virtual office. The more that you can log on there and look around, the better. Okay. I used to use my shopping cart under shop as like my wish list, and I would just pile stuff in there, and then I would move it over to Essential Rewards when I went ahead and put an order in. Okay. So let me see if there's any questions real quick. I don't see anything in the chat, so I think we're probably good. So thank you so much for those of you, if you're catching the replay, which most of you will. I was aware that that was going to be the case. If you're catching the replay, just give me a hashtag replay in the comments. And then if you have any questions about anything that we talked about, definitely put that in the comments as well. And if there's anything else that you personally feel that you would like a training video on, I want to do more and more of these to help people just as you're getting acclimated, as you're getting used to things. And then as the changes are coming, because our company is growing and changes are happening, and I want to make sure that everyone is comfortable. Okay. The shipping is getting faster. We're at a big lag. Customer service is answering faster. All this stuff is working its way. It's working its way out. The website is getting fixed. The website is going to be changed, and it's going to be a much better experience for you coming up. I'll probably have to revamp this video at that point, but stay patient. And we thank you so much, with so much gratitude that you're a part of Young Living, that you're a part of my team personally. Nuts for Oils is all about being nuts, naturally unique and truly spectacular. Every product is naturally unique and truly spectacular, and every one of you is. And so together, it is a beautiful harmonic dance. A couple of nuts, right? So hopefully that makes sense, and that answered some questions. Okay, you guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.